culture. Hi, welcome back to one of our Director's Cuts here at Regal Heights Church. We're glad you've tuned in. This is an overflow of yesterday's message, so if you didn't get to watch that, you'll still be able to get something out of it. I mentioned yesterday during church that we talked about the Greek Empire and its effect on prophecy and the coming of Christ and the Antichrist. But here today I want to talk to you about how pervasive the Greek culture was. As I had mentioned, Alexander the Great and the successive kings of the Greek Empire after him sought to Hellenize the world. And Hellenize means that was their way of saying the culture, civilization, language, everything would become Greek. And they were very, very effective in that. They really did tear down all over the world that old type of polytheistic thinking, even though they were polytheistic themselves. But all the Egyptian to Middle Eastern gods were all basically wiped out, except for the God in Jerusalem, our God. But on top of that, he made a language. You could keep your own language, but all official language had to be done in Greek. And that still has an effect on us today. And even hundreds of years after that implementation, we learned that the effects of that the Bible, most of the New Testament, was written in Greek. And so it shows you just how pervasive they did that job. And because there was a common language across the whole world, that even if your mother tongue was something else, sometime, somewhere, no matter where you went, somebody spoke Greek. And what did that do? Strangely enough, the work of Alexander the Great paved the way for the gospel to go out with great speed because it didn't need to be translated. The whole world spoke the same language. So when the apostles went out preaching and teaching, everybody there was able to understand it. You know, I think of Romans 8:28, that God works all things for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose, that if God can take wicked empires and then use that as a way to speed the gospel, then he can take the mistakes and even the unholy times in mine and your lives and use it for something good. That doesn't give us a right to do things wrong, saying, oh, God will fix it, but it gives us the assurance to know that God can still use anything to bring about a greater good. So I just think that how the gospel went out in Greek was really incredible, and we should take great note of that, of how God had used a wicked empire to spread the gospel just 160 years later. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you. Have a great day.